My husband told me, "Your cancer diagnosis disgusts me. Stop talking about it." So I never mentioned it again. What happened next destroyed him completely. I'd been feeling sick for months before doctors finally found the tumor. After 12 years of marriage, I thought Marcus would be scared when doctors found my tumor. But when I mentioned starting chemotherapy over breakfast, he slammed his coffee mug down so hard it shattered. "Stop talking about depressing medical crap while I'm eating. I'm sick of hearing about your cancer. Just stop talking about it completely." I stared at him in shock. "Okay," I said quietly. "I won't mention the cancer again." Marcus looked relieved and went back to his phone. When I started going to chemo alone, Marcus initially enjoyed having the house to himself. But after a week, he started texting constantly. "What appointment? Talk to me." I just replied, "Appointment," without elaborating. Our neighbors noticed me getting thinner and losing my hair. They asked Marcus if everything was okay. He made vague excuses. Soon, everyone on our street was whispering about Marcus doing nothing while his wife was dying. By week 3, Marcus was showing up at my oncologist's office, pleading, "Just tell me what's happening." The receptionist said she couldn't discuss my condition without permission. My sister threw a gathering to shave my head. Marcus's own mother was there and asked why he wasn't. When my sister explained what he'd said, his mother went pale and left to confront her son. Marcus's boss's wife was there too, a breast cancer survivor. She told her husband that night. Marcus's boss called him in about abandoning his wife. Marcus had been calling daily, leaving desperate voicemails. "Please, just give me updates. I'm sorry." His mother confronted him crying. His siblings told him they were ashamed. His father removed him as executor of his will. When I collapsed during my 3rd chemo and was hospitalized, Marcus burst into my room shaking. "Why didn't you tell me it was this serious?" I simply looked at him and said nothing. The nurses were glaring at him. The breaking point came after my tumor surgery. I'd scheduled it without telling Marcus. He only found out when our doorbell camera caught my sister arriving with surgery success balloons. "You said stop talking about the cancer," I replied calmly when he called. "So I did," the recovery nurses gasped. But when Marcus rushed to the hospital, he wasn't apologetic. He pulled out his phone, showing a recording from when I was half conscious from pre-op medication. "Good thing I have you on tape. You deliberately kept me from major medical decisions." My lawyer says that's grounds for legal separation with me keeping the house. His lawyer walked in with separation papers claiming I'd been mentally unstable. My sister immediately called Patricia Chen, a family lawyer. Patricia documented everything. Every text Marcus sent begging me to talk after he told me not to. Statements from medical staff who witnessed his absence. Then Patricia discovered Marcus had withdrawn $15,000 from our joint account the day after my diagnosis. She traced it to a Miami vacation rental. He'd gone to the beach while poison dripped into my veins during my first chemo. Marcus's own mother offered to testify against her son. My oncologist wrote that throughout 6 months, Marcus never attended a single appointment. Patricia subpoenaed our doorbell camera footage showing 6 months of Marcus leaving early and returning late. Video of him stepping over medical deliveries. Footage of him driving past me struggling after chemo. The most damning evidence was Marcus's browser history. He'd been searching how to prove incompetence and getting power of attorney from sick spouse 2 weeks after my diagnosis. The same day he told me my cancer disgusted him. His employer fired him after a coworker recorded Marcus saying he was waiting it out because cancer kills people anyway. Better than getting divorced. When Patricia played that recording in court, the judge said in 30 years on the bench, she'd never seen such calculated cruelty. She granted me the house, 75% of marital assets, and a permanent restraining order. Marcus was ordered to pay my medical bills. When he stood up screaming that I'd played the cancer card, she held him in contempt and added 30 days in jail. 6 months later, I was declared cancer-free. Marcus violated the restraining order and went right back to jail. His mother wrote him out of her will and set up a trust fund for my medical care using his inheritance.